Hi, I'm Allie with the Potomac Bead Company, and I'm going to talk to you about the SuperDuo shape and some of the copies that are going on between the twins and then another manufacturer that's manufacturing, we're starting to call them SortaDuos. So the original SuperDuo is a Czech glass seed bead, and it has two holes in it, and it's oval shape. If you look on the side here, when I put it on the needle, you can see a little bit better. If you look on the side here, it almost jets out in the middle, and it's almost a diamond shape or a marquee shape when you're looking at it. What that does is it allows the bead to actually stack really nicely on it because it has that little lip on it. So the green bead here is an actual SuperDuo. The SuperDuos, the color that they are is the actual color. They're not coated unless they have a special fancy coating on them. But this one, the glass color does go the whole way through. And it has that almost marquee shape when you look at it on the side. The other bead that's the most similar to the real SuperDuos are the twin bead. The twin bead is a Preciosa seed bead, and what it is it is basically like the twin bead, or like the SuperDuo bead, but the coatings are a little bit different. When you're talking about the twin beads, they don't come in a variety of colors because what they do is they take the beads in crystal or jet color and then they coat them. So if you have pink, it's actually clear that is coated pink, so the color doesn't go the whole way through. Although it's the most similar to the SuperDuo bead, the twin bead here, the twins don't come in that great of colors. The SuperDuos come in, at least according to my opinion, they come in a lot better colors and a lot better variety. The other beads that we've gotten in that another manufacturer was calling SuperDuos, when we got them in, we realized that they were a little bit different. These are more of a rice-shaped bead, so we're calling them SortaDuos instead of SuperDuos. And you just have to check by looking here at the side. I'll put the SortaDuos on with the SuperDuos here. They're a little bit shorter than the actual SuperDuos. Also, they don't have that same shape. Like I said, they're more of a rice shape. They don't have that marquee and that indentation in the middle, so they actually puff out a little bit at the ends. They're not kind of pinched in. When you stack these next to one another, they actually stack a little bit away from one another, and you're going to see my needle in between. That's because of that rounded shape. When you put the SuperDuos on, you're also going to see the needle, but that shape gets put right next to one another, triangular shape wise, and you can fit an 8/0 or an 11/0 seed bead in there perfectly, which is a lot of what the designs do. This one here doesn't really allow you much space because it has that puffed out middle with the SortaDuo, and you can't really fit as much between there. So you're forced to put like a 15 between there, and sometimes they bunch up together. When you're working with patterns, you want to make sure that if you're using the actual SuperDuos or the twin beads, which you can substitute in for it, you need to make sure that you don't have these faux duos or the SortaDuos mixed in because it won't lay nicely. So you have to look at the two different separate styles. And some manufacturers or some distributors and some shops that you get them or some online, they may not even realize it and not know because another factory is producing them. There is going to be a difference in the way that they lay, in the way that their pattern is, and also in their finish and coating and color. The SortaDuos are going to be more like the twin beads where they're coated and the color's not going to go the whole way through as much. Even though they're all Czech glass beads, they're all Czech production, there is a difference in the different shapes and the different styles. So when you're looking for twin beads or you're looking for SuperDuo beads, make sure what you're ordering are actually SuperDuo and they have that nice marquee shape versus this other shape here. And the rice shape is nice too. It's going to lead to other patterns, but it definitely is not the exact same. So just be aware when you're buying them that if you are using the SuperDuos or the SortaDuos or the twin beads, just stick to whatever you're using for your different patterns and try not to mix them, because also the twin beads are a tiny bit smaller than the SuperDuos when you're looking at them. They advertise them as the same size, all three of these, but there's definitely a little bit of a size difference between all of them, going from smallest to biggest. Although the SortaDuo is going to be wider, the SuperDuo is the longest, and by far the twin bead is going to be the smallest. So check out your patterns, check out your designs, check out what you have, even if it's marked SuperDuo, whether or not it's a twin bead, a SortaDuo, or the actual SuperDuo bead. These beads are great, they're really versatile, and they're really fast moving for a lot of different stitches because of those 2 holes. There's going to be a lot more patterns on the market that are with these SuperDuos, and we're having a lot of fun with them. So just check out what you have, and whatever you have, just be aware of that so that way you're not mixing if you need to get tight patterns.